Good morning, everyone. I woke up with this piece called The Great Escape that came in my dreams this morning, and I thought I better share it before the construction gets started across the street and I can hear the banging in the background. So forgive me, I'll try to get it done quickly. So, in my dream state before you really wake up, I saw ourselves and was reminded that we are on what has been called the prison planet, and we are slaves here. And another thought that came about was that the portal is closing. And I went, what do you mean the portal is closing? What's that about? And I went, well, there's an opportunity here then that we have to be aware of, that we are missing. And so let's look at where we're at. We're on a planet that is controlled by basically 1% cartel, aliens. We don't know who it is or all of that there is, but it is corrupt. And it's a system that is dying and falling apart. But there's also three other things that are happening at the same time, what I call the perfect storm: war, weather, and economic cycles. They have been trackable. I learned this in college about our economic cycles, especially looking at the Great Depression and the potato famine. These are cycles that happen on our planet. But what's happening now is all of these three are happening at the same time. And I honestly don't know which one's going to get us first, war, weather, or economic crisis. Neither of them are good. And dying would be the easy one, but living through them is the tough part. So preparing for that is what I've tried to focus on. And as a military kid and as a prepper, that was kind of easy to think about war and easy to think about weather, and economic crisis is just how much money you got in the bank and have you saved. Not enough. That's always how I always felt. But being in control of our own lives is not really something we've had the luxury of doing. And as our controllers have manipulated us by media, by politics, by religion, by even challenging who we are as beings, that we are capable of doing so much, yet we're told we cannot. And one of the things I think that's most annoying to me as a human is that we are told we cannot know when we die. And I went, what do you mean we cannot know? I know that we are conscious before we are born and we are conscious after we die. And the space in between, which we call life or reality or dream or illusion, is just that. It's temporary, and we know it will end. Now, one of the things in my work has been looking at all the different astrological systems on the planet. And one of the things I know is that the Vedics can look at 125 years of your lifespan. And I have sought to understand, well, when do we end? When do we get off of this? And when do we have this choice to exit this life? Western astrology says there are two choices or times that you give yourself to exit. And I went, well, that's cool. But for me, I have almost died 9 times. So I am on my 10th life now. And I am very grateful for this life, but I realize death is always something that's always right around the corner. And in my work as a end-of-life consultant and this death doula work, one of the things I've realized, when you know you are dying, you make better decisions. You plan appropriately because you really know. And this time you can go, all right, I need to wrap up this. I need to say goodbye to that one. I need to give them some money or get my money back or whatever that case may be. And you can get at peace. You throw a party. You say goodbye. You do the right thing. And I love that. I love watching people make those decisions in total confidence. They are doing the right thing. And that's really all you want in life. And when you look back at the end of your life, and what's the thing that people always say? They regret not enjoying more. And that's when you become consciously alive and you can make the living decisions based on this is your chance to do it. No fear holds you back. And it's a great gift to have. But many of us just don't want to know until that time has come, and then we'll deal with it. I don't want to take that approach. I think it's an invaluable piece of information that I want to have, and look forward to working with a Vedic astrologer who has agreed to privately teach me. And I'll be happy to share that information once I learn it and can offer it to the brave who want to know and really want to plan their lives accordingly. But it is the information that's left out because how will they control us if we don't need to do these jobs or pay those mortgages or vote for this person, because it's really not going to change. It's not designed to change. It's just designed to keep us distracted. And again, when Harriet Tubman said once, I would have saved a lot more people, thousands more, if they'd only known they were slaves. And we who are in this cabal-led environment know that it's not going to change overnight. And it has to get wiped out and start all over. And one of the things that's been made very clear to me is that they run this planet. And we, the few who are aware of it, have an obligation to make our best effort to change the tide in our times. Here's my effort. Know when you're going to exit. Know what this life is supposed to be for you. Know your charts. Know why you came here. Know your purpose and live it. Now, one of the things that's difficult when you want to pursue your arts is that you can't make money from it. And trying to make a living from your spiritual arts, your creative arts, is difficult. And you need to find the supportive income to make your art free for you to share in love and enjoy. But one of the things you remember is that we are all going to die. Woohoo! But death, hold on, don't get upset about death. Death is just a door. It's a door to the next dimension. And we're not dying. We're going to another existence, another level of being. So congratulations when you get there. That's what I like to say when people die. Congratulations. You got out. You graduated. You get to move on to the next level of existence. And we shall too. And I want to go as consciously as I can, enjoying everything I can, doing everything I intended to do while I am here, consciously aware and grateful. And I invite you to do the same. You, I'm told, you will know when you're getting close to death. I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah. Especially when I'm in a plane and it's about to crash. I'm like, I feel death pretty close here. But yet I survived. When I almost drowned, I feel death pretty close here. But I'm still here. So I don't know about that. And I'm aware that we have choices. Information is power, and it's a choice. Ignorance ain't bliss, but it can be a nice distraction. So I invite you to ask your guides, your helpers, your ancestors to give you the information you need to be empowered to make the right decisions. Planning for your life is a lot easier when you know your death is coming. So plan ahead. And if you want to know more, work on your life maps and get your charts and see what they're there to tell you. You left them for yourself. You chose the map for yourself. And when you look at it and you see it, you'll go, oh yeah, that is me. That is what I did. Oh, that's in there too? Yes. How did that happen? How is that already information that's known? Because it's a program, honey. This is a matrix. This is a game that has rules. And we have not sought to know the rules. But once we do, it's a lot easier to play this game. So I invite you, go deep, ask the difficult questions, know the answers you need to know so that you can ascend or go to 0 point. The language keeps changing on which way we're going. But when you go through that door, that next level of consciousness door, which we just here on earth call death, you're ready for it. You're looking forward to it. And there's so much more to gain and learn. So thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys being here and appreciate you wanting to know more, just like me. Have a great day.